Okay, my name is Sarah Williamson. I work at the University of Huddersfield in England, and I brought along my art activist Barbie. So this is Barbie who's been recreated as a activist feminist, and she works in art galleries and museums. And I take her around and I stage her in front of particularly these museums and galleries of historical collections, just to point out what we're being culturally conditioned and socialised to see that we don't always realise. The fact that these places are, for example, the National Gallery in London's got 2,300 works by men and 21 by women. And lots of galleries, that's the same, without any kind of signage or labelling to explain why that might be, or what indeed these institutions are trying to do about that. And I point out the way that women are represented, very often, in very passive roles, and if they're passive and without any clothes on, so much the better. And so I take her around, and so it's part of the feminist imaginary because it's imaginative work, and I sometimes imagine scenarios. I imagine the scenario and the conversation between the patron and the artist, and I imagine I do sort of revisionist work, so I'll turn the tables and take the clothes off Action Man and Ken while our activist Barbie keeps her clothes and ball gowns on. So I do quite some imaginative work. And that's all. That's my contribution towards the feminist imaginary. Oh, and you can find it all on Twitter.